more things change, the more they stay the same. Boundaries shift, new players step in, but power always finds a place to rest its head.
Well, guys, it's your boy Hellraider here. Hope you enjoyed that clip in the beginning. I thought it was pretty ridiculous. It was a really disgusting clip for how short it was, and it was also a really shitty game, and that was the gemstone of it. So, today, I'm here to bring you a best weapon setup for Infinite Warfare using the Volk Assault Rifle. It is an energy assault rifle. It is basically the energy AK, except it's a shittier version of every AK I've ever played with in any other game. The Volk as an assault rifle is actually really pretty decent. It has a really good range, and it fires more almost like a semi-automatic weapon with damage and range factor, because you can basically like 2-shot or 3-shot somebody with the Volk if you're accurate. One of the things I've kind of like noticed from the earlier version of this game to the later version I'm playing with is originally I was using the Volk with the suppressor and like red dot and grip to try to give it as like less as recoil or as less like hurtful recoil as possible. And for some reason it used to 2-shot people with silencers on, and now it has like a 2 or 3-shot kill, or it has a 2-shot range that's a lot smaller, and then everything else is like 3-shot or over, which basically hurts the use of this weapon a whole hell of a lot compared to other assault rifles. So generally when I set up a Volk class, I'm actually not going to be using like a suppressive, like flanky, like stealthy approach. When I set up my Volk class, I'm going to be definitely going loud and just hitting people with a hit stick basically. With this Volk class I use the Elo sight. I would also swap that out for like red dot or VMC or even the Trojan sight. I really enjoy like all three of those. And a grip for sure. And then I don't remember if I used particle amp, which is basically long barrel for energy weapons, or if I used the headshot damage multiplier. The variant that I'm using in this game is the Volk Greed, which gives you better stability as is, which I will take as much stability for a weapon as I possibly can to make it as accurate as I possibly can. And for some reason, even though the Volk, it very gently kicks up, it always kicks up at the wrong time for me at least. So that's why I use this variant, and that's why I use this variant with my attachments. I've noticed when I just use the iron sight and this variant and like grip and stuff, I couldn't stay on body target because the gun and the iron sight are too close together, and it clogged up the sights that I was aiming down. So I just prefer using an actual like reticule or sight on this weapon. As for perks and things like that, I definitely ran Hardline, I ran Dexterity, Ghost, and Hardwired, I believe, in my last one. And then I ran with a smoke grenade. Don't ask me why I ran with a smoke grenade, but I just wanted to test it out, see how it works, how good that is. And believe it or not, the smoke grenade's really effective. You can kind of throw that down and really like campy area or open field, and it really like covers the map and lets you get by pretty easily, and also confuses people. People don't know what to do apparently when smoke grenades are in the middle of like a field. It's kind of great. I would say one other addition to my class setup for attachments, if you didn't want to run particle amp or the headshot multiplier attachment, which I can't remember what it's called at the moment, I would definitely run stock. Like grip, elo, stock. It's a really nice combination. It gives you a little bit more mobility, and it might let you dodge a couple extra bullets in a gunfight, giving you the extra hit to get in to win. Since it's a slower firing weapon, it can lose a lot of close range gunfights to SMGs and or other assault rifles like the K-Bar, the NV4, and even sometimes the R3K, which is really annoying. But otherwise, this gun's a really powerhouse. Its distance is its main like feature and its main win. If you have distance on a target, you can basically just take them down easily over a couple shots over range. This is where this gun shines. I'm not that type of player usually, so I kind of just rush it as fast as I can. Also, since this is like a distance kind of weapon, I definitely suggest for specialists, or rigs, I should say. For rigs, I definitely suggest close range rigs, kind of like Synaptic or Warfighter or even Merc for that matter. Warfighter, you could definitely use the Claw. The Claw is a fantastic fucking rig weapon. I use the Claw a lot. I like ping, where you can kind of detect people over range. And since you're shooting people over range, you can kind of see if other people are around them, which is nice. It definitely leads you to a safer, more tactical approach to a gunfight. And basically, also, when you're caught into a tight spot and you know 3 people are going to rush you, you can whip out the Claw and just kind of grind them into dust, which is really nice. The other one I would suggest is Synaptic. You can either go with the Reaper, you could go with the Equalizer. I wouldn't suggest Rewind, really, because you shouldn't try to be running away from a gunfight. That's not my style, unless I'm using like an LMG and I'm like severely disadvantaged. Then Rushdown and Combat Focus, so I can run faster, I can like boost in the air. The other ability I would use is definitely Merc. You could use Infusion, Man at Arms, regen your health a little bit better, have more ammo for this weapon, and then use the Steel Dragon. The Steel Dragon is a close range killing machine. I definitely love it. It's really good. I think it's a fantastic little it's fantastic in the space that it allows it to kill. Otherwise, it can be outshined by other specialists and other rigs. If you're really wanting to get tricky with it, I guess you could go with FTL and use the Eraser, like Phantom, or not Phantom. Use the Eraser and FTL Jump and Phase Shift. Phase Shift is a really good tool to flank and run around and get away from people. And Eraser is just a one-shot god gun that can just murder anybody, which is funny. Well, that about sums up the rest of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the gameplay, and if you like the gameplay and like my commentary about our weapon setups here, please leave a like down in the video below. Also, smash that like button for dropping the 50 bomb in Infinite Warfare TDM. That doesn't happen too often, and this is a beautiful gameplay. I hope you guys enjoy it. As for now, this is your boy Hellraider, signing off. Ooh, 50 bomb. Nice! Oh, let's go. 50 bomb. Fuck yeah.